Today we are in Taman Negara, which is in the center, like kind of smack in the center of Malaysia, and it is home to one of the oldest rainforests in the entire world. We're only here for one day, so we're going to spend today doing the famous Canopy walkway, hiking up to the Viewpoint, and then we're also going to do the river rapids. It is raining right now, so that's going to affect how much that we can do, but hopefully we'll be able to do everything. This is one of the big tourist activities, but it is very, very rural. The place that we're staying has no air conditioning. The bed is like way too small for Carson and I. Got the mosquito net and everything, no Wi-Fi. So we're definitely in the middle of the rainforest, and it is so, so cool. Especially because it's raining, it kind of sucks that we're getting wet, but raining in the rainforest is pretty cool. So we're super excited. We came here with a van from Cameron Highlands. You're gonna see exactly how we got here now. We just did like 3 hours in a van from Cameron Highlands to here, which is called Tembeling Jetty, outside of the main town of Duranthut, and we're gonna go get back in a second van. Takes us the last like hour into Kuala Tahan. So that is where we're going now. I've been playing with this really cute kitty.
Okay, so this is our last leg. We're getting in the last minivan up to the actual village in Taman Negara. It's just an hour and 50 minutes, which is nice. All right, we're in the second minivan.
We're trying to figure out what we want to do when we get to Taman Negara, because we have no idea what to do, but they gave us some sort of like information sheet. So obviously you can do a tour, but we think the main things that we want to go to is the mountain and the Canopy walkway, and you can do that on your own. So you might do that and then try to get a boat, because we also do want to do the boat part of the tour. So we'll see, we'll figure it out when we get there. Like I said in all the previous vlogs, everyone here in these types of areas, when you show up, they will offer you tours at like the hotels and in the main area and everything. So it's not going to be hard to get someone to take us on a boat.
Yeah, when you show up to this first, like from Cameron Highlands or Kuala Lumpur, wherever you come from, and you get to this jetty area, the companies sit you down and try and explain all the tours and how to get to Kuala Lumpur afterwards, and they try to sell you an overpriced version of everything, as they do everywhere you go. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Look up how you can do it yourself if you want to do that. They sell you the whole package back to Kuala Lumpur for 95, but you can take a bus to Duranthut and then a bus back for like 25 total. So always worth looking into, because tours are never really the best deal if you have a bit of will to do it yourself.
The next time you see us, we will be probably getting food, because we are starving.
Yes, and we will finally be to Taman Negara, which has been quite a journey.
We just got off the bus, and it was not nearly as painful as we were anticipating. Both of us were kind of dreading this travel day because it was going to be a combo of the bus.
Yeah.
And it was long, and we didn't want to do it. But we're here now.
Turned out quite good. Not bad. And we're here in Taman Negara now. It's very jungly. We're deep in the jungle now. And there's lots of cats here, which Carson loves. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm making sure I pet all of them, even
great.
the gross ones.
So here's our room. It's actually a lot nicer than we thought, because it's like a small village in the rainforest. So we lowered our expectations, and honestly it's not bad. Here's Hannah.
Hello. The room is very nice. There's no air conditioning, but that's okay because we have a fan and a mosquito net.
So it's actually much better than anticipated. And look at this, is pretty funny too. In the bathroom, they clearly installed a Western toilet on top of a squat toilet. Check it out. So honestly, cannot complain. It wasn't too expensive and it gets the job done. So a couple interesting notes about the bathroom. It's of course soaking wet like every bathroom in Asia, but we're used to that now. But actually, it's very utilitarian, which is almost better because both our bathrooms previously had just the sink just leaked directly onto the floor while you were washing your hands or brushing your teeth. This one actually uses just a PVC pipe and is much more better sealed. So we love that. And lastly, you have this beautiful shower head, a PVC pipe as well. Functional.
Okay, so this is the shower in our place. We have yet to use. The bathroom's gross. You turn it on with this tap, and the shower, the water comes out there, just into the middle of the bathroom. So we just got our food. We haven't eaten all day today. We're super hungry. We got Ho Chi noodles, which she said was her favorite thing on the menu. And they look so good. Carson got chicken. I got veggie.
Yeah, they're like those thick, long white noodles, white rice noodles. I don't know what they are. Like, it must be a Malaysian thing. She said that they're great. So, and we got this iced tea, and their iced tea here is just amazing everywhere you go. So we always get it.
Okay, so when you get across to the river, you come into this kind of resort area, and it has a bunch of information about the various things you can do in the park, and everything is walkable. So we are currently right here at the park center. We just crossed the river here, and we're gonna do two things on this side. As you can see, you can do numbers 1 to 5 all on your own. So we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna walk over to the Canopy walkway, which is like the main thing that people do when they're here. And then we're also gonna go up to this hill to the viewpoint. When you walk through the resort, you'll see, just follow the signs that say Canopy Walkway, and then you'll see the information booth. This is what it looks like when you go and you get your permits. So you have to fill out a little bit of paperwork. It's 1 ringgit per person to get in, and then 5 ringgit for a camera. So we paid 7 total, which is like $2 to get into the park, and now we're headed off. And we got super lucky because yesterday on Fridays, it was closed, and we didn't know that. So we could have really got screwed over because this Canopy Walkway is really cool and like the main thing that we want to do.
That's what we're here for.
We are starting the walk through the rainforest now. The entire thing is a boardwalk to protect the environment. So this is super cool. As you can see, it's literally just like a wooden jungle boardwalk, and we're gonna get to the canopy, which is gonna be super cool. Like I said in the intro, this is one of the oldest rainforests in the entire world, so it's like a must-see when you come to Malaysia, and it looks like it's gonna be so fun.
We came here at 8:30 in the morning because we wanted to get to the Canopy walkway just before it opens, so there's no lineup, because I heard the lineups can get really bad. It's also nice because there's no one else here and it's perfectly silent, so we can just hear all the sounds of the rainforest.
as you've seen from some of the clips, the boardwalk is not extra well maintained. This one is extra bad though. It's completely fallen apart. It's completely fallen apart to the point where they were like, just go to the side. We roped it completely off for you. Like this section here is just completely broken because this tree fell right down the middle of it. So we're really in the jungle.
This rainforest is old enough that it existed at the same time as the dinosaurs. So we're walking through a place that dinosaurs would have walked through. And honestly, I can't imagine it's that different because it is a thick, dense forest. You could totally see some dinosaurs walking through here. Really cool to think about.
So we got up to the top where the Canopy walkway entrance is, and online people said that technically it opens at 9, but they kind of just show up whenever they want to show up, the people running it, to take your tickets. So we've been sitting here for 40 minutes now. It's now 9:40. No one's here yet. It's completely empty. The other thing we're worried about is the guy at the information center said that we can buy tickets up here, but there's been a lot of signs saying that you have to buy them before you come up here, so we're also worried they're not going to take our money. And it's also raining now, so we think we're gonna head up to the hike to the mountain, because instead of just waiting here wasting time, especially now that it's raining progressively harder, we're gonna go do the mountain hike and then we're gonna come back. And the downside of that is that the tour groups leave at 9:30, so we could be stuck behind a tour group now at this point, but we haven't really seen that many people here, so I doubt how big the tour group's even gonna be. So that's that. The other thing I just thought of is maybe it's closed because it's raining, because I'm pretty sure I also heard that. So we will see. We're gonna go do the mountain hike. So we've made it to the viewpoint. It's a little socked in with the raining, but it's still really cool. We're like above the clouds, and it's really cool seeing the clouds and the fog sitting in between the trees. It's very rainforest vibes, given we're in the rainforest. This is a hard hike up here though. Honestly, we're both sitting here going a little disappointed by Taman Negara. I know that we're not doing like everything that's here, but like the whole Canopy walkway thing really just left a bad taste in our mouths, because they didn't say it was going to be closed. We're pretty sure it's closed because it started raining, but they also didn't open it at 9 or communicate to us down like at the bottom when we bought our park tickets that no one was going to show up to open it. So I don't know, the viewpoints are okay, but like I said, it's raining, which is not the park's fault. So everything's kind of socked in. So we're just feeling a little disappointed. That being said though, the rainforest itself is very, very beautiful, and it's been fun walking here, but this was a hard hike. Like one of the hardest we've done all trip.
The whole staircase like wobbles and shifts around as you walk. It's wild.
Major plot twist, we were coming down the stairs and we passed this giant group. Like they looked like a school tour group or something. So that got us thinking, like, is the canopy open? Because they're all coming up. And then as we get to the fourth, there's more people standing there and they're speaking in Malay, but they kind of sound like they are talking about coming to the canopy. So we're like, let's just go check. And sure enough, everyone's here and it's open. So we left. It's supposed to open at 9. We left at 9:45 after waiting for 45 minutes. No one showed up. We went and did our hike just now like you saw. Came back, bought our tickets, and they said they were on tour group 10, which means like 10 groups have gone so far. And it's 11 o'clock right now, so they must have opened like right after we left. And now we're group 12, so we have to wait behind all these people. It's just frustrating because we were genuinely the first people here. We were the first people here at 9 a.m. And now we're group 12, all because they didn't open at 9. They opened at probably 10 or 10:15, which to be fair, people online said they do. So that's a good thing to note, is that they open genuinely when they want to. It's probably going to be between 9:30 and 10:30. So this is the walkway. You kind of come up into this tower and then you walk through. You're not allowed to take photos or record until you get to the center platform. So this whole stretch right here until I get to the center platform. No videos. It looks really fun. Carson's nervous.
I don't like these big things where you're stuck in a big group of people. Pretty high.
You're like high, obviously, in the canopy. Look at this.
On the walkways. They're a little scary if I'm being honest. They're 65 meters above the ground, which I don't know, it sounded high, but it's a lot higher than even I thought it sounded. And honestly, I'm quite scared, but it's really cool to be this high in the forest. Yeah, we're in the canopy of the forest, quite literally, right at the top of the trees. It's cool to see all the layers and be at the top one. It's really a great experience, but it's really high and I am scared.
The way it works is there are a bunch of these bridges like this, and then these little tree 40 platforms in between them. Carson shakes the whole bridge when he walks across because he's scared. His little legs are trembling.
My legs are shaking bad.
But we're going down now. We're done. He made it. This section was literally just a ladder to take you down, but in the net still, like at like a 45-degree angle. And we're back to the boardwalks. Also, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the boardwalks themselves, it's just a ladder with wood. It's just a ladder with a wooden plank over top of it for like the walking part.
And just mostly just ropes tied. So, you know,
secure.
Simple.
Carson's becoming all brave now that we're down lower to the ground.
I just said I like it. I like these low ones because they're fun and not scary.
Anyways, I was saying this is a huge, you take these platforms that are angled downwards, missed opportunity for a slide. You could have put a slide in.
There's so many places we go where they just should put a slide in, or a water slide. Big missed opportunity. People underrate the slide, the humble slide. Not even the highest one. Pretty high, and that's not the high one, that's the lower one by a lot.
That was super fun. It cost 5 ringgit, which is like just over $1, like $1.50, $1.60. And kind of Taman Negara's turning around. Okay, we were a little sad when we were up at the viewpoint when it was all socked in and you couldn't see anything, but that was really fun. We're still staying in, like you're still staying in a rough hotel with cockroaches everywhere and no Wi-Fi and no blankets and no AC, so we just sleep on this tiny mattress.
Yeah, but
bare.
At least now we got to do the cool thing. It was just really disappointing when we did the whole bus ride here and stayed in the crappy hotels and stuff to not do the cool canopy walk. But now that we have done it,
it's worth it.
It's really fun.
Yeah. So we took a little detour to this swamp viewpoint thing.
But it looks like it's just a big field filled with grass. So must not be the season. Kind of weird.
Yeah. We're surprisingly not wet for how hard it's raining. Like I was just looking up there. It's raining quite hard, but we're not that wet. But it's humid. Like, I don't know if you could see from the cliffs in the jungle, you could see the humidity. Right? It is humid.
Yeah, it's crazy humid, but it's actually kind of nice because it's not too hot or sunny. It's just really humid, so it's not bad at all. Like, we're really sweaty, but yeah, it's nice.
We just finished in the jungle and then we came back to the same restaurant we've been eating at to get our like lunch breakfast. And now we're trying to figure out how we can get a boat, because the only thing we want to do that's left is take a boat up and down the river through these rapids. And according to the guy at our hotel, you can come down here and just ask people to take you, and it should be around like 120. But there aren't really many boats, so we're gonna have to try to figure out how to do that. Like there's a lot of boats, there just isn't a lot of boats with people attached to them.
We're doing the river rapid shooting. Found a guy who would do it for us. We're now on like a private tour, and the guy's really fun. But it looks pretty intense, so exciting.
We just finished the boating, the rapid shooting. It was so fun, and we ended up getting it for 100. We just had to like shop around and wait, and everyone here is so nice. So finally someone took pity on us and helped us out. So we just finished our dinner. It was our last meal here in Taman Negara. We had a ton of fun. The Canopy walkway was really great, and getting to walk through the oldest rainforest in the world was so cool, especially because it was raining a little bit, so it really added to the ambiance. And then the river rapids were really cool too. We're really glad that we got the chance to do that. So those three activities were super fun. But the fact is that the Taman Negara is quite a ways out of the way off of the tourist track on both sides of Malaysia, and it is also literally in the jungle, so you'll be without Wi-Fi, without hot water, and in not great accommodations in general for the duration of your stay here. For those reasons, we really liked our time here, but I don't know if it needs to be on everyone's itinerary for Malaysia. That being said, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Stick around because we are hitting up Kuala Lumpur next, and I am so excited. So if you want to see that vlog, make sure you subscribe and check out some of our previous videos on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.